Crowder at one point channels his inner philosopher and explores the ethics of taxing people to fund these things.
College, this goes back to the worldview. What if I don't want to go to college? What if someone decides, again, human nature, out of their own free will to take that job cleaning septic tanks that millennials refuse to do and he gets paid well? Why should he be taxed more to fund your decision to college? There's the practical and there's the moral.
I gotta hand it to you, Crowder. That's a great point. And you know what? You got me thinking. Why should I fund K-12 education if I'm not gonna have kids? Why fund public transportation if I drive my own car? My answer is that you should be taxed to fund these things because there's more to living in a society than just being selfish and caring only about your own pocketbook. These are improvements to society as a whole right here. Policies like this raise the floor of the entire nation. Are you really that disgusted at the idea that a fraction of your tax dollars might be improving other people's lives and you might not see a direct benefit from it? This is a very selfish and inconsiderate political ideology, and I think it has no place in our connected 21st century society. And even if we are viewing this purely through the lens of self-interest, society at large does see benefits when its population becomes widely educated. These people will be more likely to create new inventions and technological breakthroughs, cure diseases, develop effective new treatments and medicines, and just generally speaking, will be more able to improve the world around us in a way that all of us, including yourself, would benefit from. Plus, wouldn't you just prefer to live in a nation that's filled with educated people? I guess if you're Steven Crowder, probably not, because then your audience would vanish. And we don't just see broader societal benefits from education. When people have access to healthcare, they're going to be more productive and more capable of providing to society than if they were burdened by disease, some treatable medical condition, or whatever it may be. On top of all that, you should be taxed to fund these things because this is how taxation works in a country, at least in theory. The majority of people, through their elected representatives, decide on how they want their tax dollars to be spent, and policies like this are implemented if there's enough support for them. What alternative system would you prefer? One where people only voluntarily offer up tax dollars for the things that they support or that they're guaranteed to use, as if this wouldn't lead to a massive shortfall and fundraising crisis? Or should we virtually do away with taxation and privatize almost everything? And if that's your preferred approach, can you point me to a nation that has successfully implemented a system like this and thrived? The advocate of social democracy has real-world example after example to point to. The libertarian, however, only has fantasies and abstractions. And you want to talk about excessive spending? Take a look at our military budget. According to the Peter G. Peterson Foundation, we spend more than the next 7 highest spending nations combined. A universal college education plan is estimated by fastcompany.com to cost between $50 and $100 billion per year. Cut our military spending in half, which would still make us the highest spending nation by far, and we could afford 3 to 6 college degrees per person. And I guaranteed that if we did this, Mexico, Canada, or Cuba would not invade us. I'm on Patreon. There's a link in the description if you'd like to support my content. I would really appreciate it. There's also social media links in there if you want to follow me there. I'm trying to build up some of those followings. I would really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe for more videos if you haven't already. Hit the bell, hit the like button, post a fucking comment. All that fun stuff that's standard on YouTube. You know the fucking drill. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.